Welcome to a wonderful knowledge sharing session. You are with Dr. Maharajan. This time we are going to study visual analytics. And more importantly, interestingly, it's going to be storytelling approach also. So, what is beyond the numbers? How do we communicate data? Let us see in detail. Let us learn with pleasure. Now, before we move on, let us recap what do we know already about data analytics. The importance of data visualization. Actually, data visualization helps us to comprehend the things in a very easy way. It reduces the cognitive load on our brains. Because we say one picture is worth more than 1,000 words. For the human mind, runs quickly through pictures or graphics rather than the numbers. And we recognize the patterns. That's very, very important. We connect the dots through visualization and it retains in our brain, enhance retention, because pictures we can easily retain them. Now with this, can you exactly guess what we are going to study in this video? Yes, you guessed it right. It is about data communication, the bridge to impact. In fact, data communication or visualization that bridges the gap between the analytics or the numbers and the decision makers. Basically, in any organization, there is, we can say, the digital divide or something. The people who are in charge of or who are in a position to take decisions, they may not understand all this number crunching and others. But then the people who are very good with analytics, they may not know what is the business impact of their analytics. So there is always a gap. So data communication helps us in bridging the gap. We connect data, we analyze data, then visualize data, then we communicate. That's very, very important. And then we make decisions. Hope it is clear to you by now. Let us see some real life cases, data communication in action. In financial reporting, for example, companies use these data dashboards to communicate quarterly earnings, monthly earnings, allowing stakeholders to quickly understand, because the stakeholders may be the common people also. For them, it will be very easy to understand the quarterly reports through financial reporting, through infographics and other innovative techniques. And in healthcare analytics, hospitals visualize patient outcomes, patient data, patient investigations, and identify the areas for improvement, care, and reducing the readmissions and redundancies, these all things. Then it's again, in another case, another use case, data communication used for urban planning, planning a city, planning modern cities, planning the transportation in cities, planning the networking in cities. So geospatial data communications, that's very, very important. That's again gaining importance today. We can see another use case, how during COVID-19, how data communication was used in containing or in mitigating the risks, mitigating the damages. See, during the pandemic, the data communication, it was very important, especially the geospatial data, which areas were affected, which localities were affected, these all things. So, infection rates and trends, visualization patterns, vaccination patterns, these all things became very, very important. Further moving on, let us test our understanding of what we have learned so far. Which of the following is not a primary benefit of data communication? Can you find the answer? Enabling faster decision making, or reducing cognitive loads, or eliminating the need for any verbal explanation, increasing the memorability of complex information. Which one is not a primary benefit? Okay. So find the answer by yourself. Next, what are the key elements of data communication? Audience-centric design. That's very, very important. We have to see here what the empathy comes, design thinking comes. Audience-centric approach, because we have to present the things the way audience think, not from our point of view. Clear storytelling. So the story should have an impact. It should be very clear to the audience. So we should use appropriate visuals. Which visuals will be better? For example, a line graph will be better for something, pie chart will be better for other type of data. So we need to understand, and we have to give actionable insights. Okay, in summary, we say data communication is mastering the data communication is very, very important. It is data communication transforms raw data into understandable visuals and compelling storytelling approach and an impact on the stakeholders for taking informed decisions. Further, let us conclude. Further online readings for your extra knowledge, you can read books and online resources. So you are with Dr. Maharajan. Watch my videos. Thank you very much.